Pixar.
Oh yeah, yeah. It totally
Yep.
sounds like something that would have in Up or something like that.
Yeah. I think this is the most underrated song of the lot.
Hmm.
I mean, I'm looking on the Eurovision scoreboard app, and they've got it in 38th out of 40, which
Oof.
is which is
Mm.
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's
Um,
like I
you know,
said
and
earlier. It's that annoying like anti-ballads crew that just I just find really
yeah,
annoying. But anyway, carry on.
yeah. I've seen a lot of people go, "Oh, it's a sad boy," things to that effect.
Oh, by the way,
Um,
I've got a rant about that when I get around to it. But carry on. I keep interrupting you, but yeah, sorry, carry on.
no, you're all right. No, it's just the kind of thing that's exactly up my street. That kind of timeless sound. I have to admit, I've only listened to this song twice. Once when it came out, and once just before we went to record this. But it's growing on me a lot, and I think it's going to continue to grow on me. I've got it just nestling outside my top 10, and I think it's going to go higher. The
Okay.
missing piece here, the missing piece for me is the what the staging is going to be like, because I haven't seen this live, but I think it has real potential to be a moment.
Hmm.
Yeah,
But
I did see that the Sacha Jean Baptiste group are doing the staging, so like
oh, good.
it will look good at the very least.
Oh well, I've got high hopes now then.
Okay, I do agree with you. Like, I'm not crazy about this song, but like, I do think like it's being, oh, like the fandom are being way too harsh about it
Mm.
because again, like, there's a big part of the fandom online that's kind of like, oh, we only want bops and gimmicky songs, like ballads are the worst thing ever, blah da 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 da, and I just find those people extremely annoying. Um, like I do think this song is like very nice. Like I don't think this is a safe pick from Switzerland at all. Like sending a super understated song like this is actually a very risky pick, I think.
Yeah.
And like I saw someone say that this is kind of a little bit like a Louis Armstrong ballad, and I can kind of hear that a little bit. Like I do think it's quite like sweet and like as like sounds very nice and stuff like that. Here's where I get into the rant about the whole sad boy label, which irritates the hell out of me because, like, alright, just to clarify, like, I strongly identify as a feminist, but, like, there's a lot of women in the fandom that are just, like, absurdly, characteristically feminist, where it's just kind of like all the stupid stereotypes like that misogynists have about feminists, like that's what they sound like kind of thing. Like they label this and Duncan and John's Tears as like sad boy songs, like I hate sad boy songs and stuff like that, and it just really pisses me off because, like, as I said, I identify as feminist. I hate the patriarchy, and what a lot of these women don't understand is that the patriarchy has a bad effect on men as well, like especially like men's mental health, and you know like the I don't know what the exact statistic is, but like I think it's men under the age of 50, like suicides like the biggest cause of death for men under 50 or something like that, and like there's a huge stigma against like men being open about their mental health and stuff like that, and like these idiots going like, oh, sad boy, ha ha ha, just like really does not help that. So like whenever I see people like making fun of sad boys, it just really pisses me off. And but anyway,
Yeah.
that's my rant over. In terms of its actual chances, like I am extremely worried. Like I mentioned with Lithuania, like I'm worried this is way too understated for a pretty packed first half, and it's just kind of like, because I know Switzerland the last few years are like really turned the tide to making an effort, and I hope this isn't gonna like be a setback for them if this doesn't qualify. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I do. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Ariana, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm a little indifferent on it. I think I was really harsh when it first came out. I didn't say it was like, oh, sad boy, whatever, but I found it sleepy and it didn't really catch me at first.
Yeah.
But I do appreciate the sweetness. I like that you say that they're taking a risk. I definitely agree with that because I really appreciate the vulnerability of the singer and yeah, and they say they were looking, like the delegation was looking for a contemporary, striking song with a strong and clear, understandable message. And then at first I was like, that's what they chose, really? And it was like chosen by a panel of 100, and there was an international jury involved. I was like, out of all the songs, that's what they chose, really? But then I'm growing to appreciate it more too, especially how you bring up that it does showcase it addresses that boys do have emotions too and things like that, and it's done in a more sensitive way. I don't like boys with emotions from Melfest at all, but
Same.
I appreciate this more because it feels more honest and true, and I love the cinematic element, like you say. It's like Pixar, like it has, and it has that potential to make a special moment on stage. Yeah.
Okay, anything else on Switzerland before we move on to the scores?
Yeah, something I find neat is that like he's doing this like emotional song, but he was educated, like he was in university for like machinery mechanics, and then he went down a yeah, he was like more of a technical mind, and then he just went down this musical path, and I find that always neat when people start off on a total different path and then find their way into music and make this really pretty song. Oh wow.
Yeah, that's quite interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So be neat to see how it comes across on stage. Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be great.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it's not Stephen Bear. That's a niche reference, I know, but if you don't know who that is, it's a British reality TV contestant who's been acting a bit of a prat.
I've seen him on Twitter a bit. referenced.
I have no idea who you're talking about, but I'm going to take your word for it.
Yeah, I don't think you want to know, really.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Okay, so let's give Switzerland a score. I'm going to give this a 3.
I think it'll be a 4 for now, which I may come to regret if the song grows on me even more, but it's a 4 for now.
3.
And the public, they gave it a 1 out of 5.